What happens when anti-gun politicians create utopias for criminals because they don't follow no matter what law they try to pass? Yeah, sit by and watch this episode of Guns and Gadgets to learn more. Today's video is brought to us by TacPack. TacPack is a monthly subscription box for Second Amendment and survival enthusiasts. Each month they send boxes of gear that include gun parts, tools, and accessories, as well as other cool stuff like knives and more. You must sign up before January 1st to get the January pack. TacPack has 2 levels, Standard and Plus. The Standard box has 6 total items with a box value of over $100, and the Plus box has all the items from Standard plus 1 more item that will instantly upgrade your kit to the next level, and the Plus box is worth over $250. And if you use code GNG at checkout, you'll receive an American-made AR part shipped separately from your box. A link is down below, and thanks to TacPack for sponsoring today's video. All right, let's get into this one. Last week, Congresswoman Mary Gay Scanlon, yeah, that's her right there. She kind of reminds me of Kane. Have you ever watched Poltergeist 2? Yeah, kind of looks like this guy, who also, oddly enough, kind of looks like this guy, Brandon. Well, anyway, last week on Wednesday at about 2:45 p.m., while walking to her car in Philadelphia, she was carjacked. It's interesting because it's kind of like karma, like poetic justice in a way, because Scanlon is on the record a couple times for defunding police, yet she had to call the police because she got carjacked. Now, the Congresswoman was unharmed in this, but her Acura MDX was taken, as well as everything that was inside as well. And later in the evening, the FBI, who was working with the Philadelphia police and the Master at Arms in D.C. and the House and a couple other agencies, they did locate the vehicle in Newark, New Jersey, and 5 kids were taken into custody. The oldest was 19, and there were a couple other minors as well. But she wasn't hurt. They got the vehicle back. No word about the property inside. But I think it's just, it's kind of funny. The same people that are telling you, the law-abiding citizen, that you cannot have these things. Well, she just realized in a very real way that her world of unicorns and rainbows is bullshit. Because no matter what you do to affect the law-abiding, the criminal will never follow because they are not the law-abiding. Oddly enough, a day earlier in Illinois, Senate Majority Leader Kimberly Lightfoot and her husband were carjacked as well in a suburb of Chicago. These people just will never friggin' learn. The only way to keep yourself safe is to carry the tools that will ensure you are safe when evil meets you eye to eye. Carrying a gun 8 inches below your ribcage is much better than carrying a cop on the phone 8 miles from where you are. Oddly enough, again, Lightfoot was also someone who spoke out about defunding the police. Now, I get there's a lot of pros and cons to everybody talking about defunding the police. This is not a conversation on that at all, but it is funny that the people who say, you know, we need less police are the first people to call police when the poo hits the fan. So one would think when staring down the barrel of a gun and having your real property taken from you and your life literally put in jeopardy, that maybe they would see the light. Maybe they would see the light. Nope. Well, what did Scanlon do immediately the next day? Well, she talked to this guy, and she expressed how frustrated she was that Republicans wouldn't allow universal background checks, registry, or ghost gun bans, or other common sense gun controls to pass. Didn't mention anything about violating people's rights, but I digress. So literally facing the potential loss of their own life, what do? They cry for more and more tyranny from daddy. It just shows you how pompous these people are. Literally, if you put a coal in the derriere, you'd have a diamond, because that's how uptight they are. They don't know anything about reality, the harsh reality of the world we live in, which is why I tell you to be safe, stay vigilant, and carry a gun to keep you, your friends, your family, and your community safe. And when seconds count, help is minutes away, and that is way too long. I hope you got a little something out of this video, whether it was a chuckle or not. Please hit the thumbs up and share it with everybody you know. Consider subscribing to the channel to get Second Amendment news on a daily basis. And like I said earlier, be safe, stay vigilant, and carry a gun. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody.